Good evening and welcome to Coop Life Kingdom Building. I'm your host, Charles Brakely, along with Versena Coleman and my man, J.L. Williams. What's going on? How y'all doing tonight?
Fantastic, man.
Fantastic.
Oh, don't give me. Oh, man. Hey, listen, before we get started, though, I want to give a shout out to our sponsor, JDA Games. So I'm going to play that commercial, then we're going to come back and we're going to talk about Co-op Life Kingdom Building, okay? Right here on but I know you rushed me, man. Y'all got me over here falling out. But anyway, y'all got to listen. Behind the scenes is crazy. That's all I got to say. Here we go, the A game. And that is the A game, great for vitality, energy, strength, and libido. And if you want your free sample, give me a call at 302-723-2836. Again, 302-723-2836. Get your free sample of the A game. This is for men only. So, unfortunate. We'll get something for the ladies eventually. So, thanks. So, I'm going to let y'all go ahead. We're going to start with ladies first. Versena, you go ahead, do your thing, and the floor is yours.
Okay. Hey, good evening, everyone. I'm excited to be here. It's an honor and a privilege. So I'm just going to jump in because time is of the essence, and I want to make sure you have plenty of time to ask questions. Mm-hmm. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to share my screen. Make sure you have a pencil and paper. I know, we're in the era of technology, but I want you to be able to write things down, put little notes to it, whatever you need to do just to make sure that you get all of your questions answered. So again, my name is Versena Coleman, and I am pulling up this presentation to get started. So welcome. Co-op crowd, guys. That's who we are. We are helping people to live a life of debt-free, stress-free, financially free all over the world. I don't care where you live or where someone who live. If they have a cell phone and they can download a cryptocurrency wallet, they can be a part of this awesome opportunity. Guys, Co-op Crowd is a global cooperative where we are created here to help individuals and charities and businesses raise funds for whatever they need. Whether you're raising funds to put a child through college, send them to Africa on a tour, or we have a young lady that's over there in Ghana right now who is doing internship with her school. So whatever your need is to pay off a house, purchase a car. I like that BMW i8. It's nice. I got expensive taste. Sorry about that. So, but whatever you need to raise funds for, guys, Co-op Crowd has disrupted, shaken up the fundraising industry forever. And for some of you who have just gotten in and just gotten your three, wait a minute. You're getting ready to hear how this truly works. So we've married three powerful 21st century trends. Cooperatives, that's us working together for one common goal, to help each one of us be debt-free, financially free, and economic.
You want me to share your screen, Versena? I'm sorry.
Oh, it says stop sharing.
Oh, okay. No, share it again. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, let me get it up.
Let me get here in the show. Let me come back. I apologize, guys. I try to do such a good job.
No, you're doing an excellent job, but you
couldn't see.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw it over this side, but I know they.
Okay, let's see.
Right, here we go. Ready?
Can you guys see now?
Yep, there you go.
Okay, so again, helping people from all over the world, shaking up this industry. We've married three powerful 21st century trends. Cooperatives, that's us working together for one common goal. Everything is fully automated. You don't have to worry about who's being sent what, when it's getting there, if they're using Cash App, Zelle. You don't have to worry about that. It's fully automated. And this is a crowdfunding system, guys, like no other. President Obama signed a bill into office that was voted on bipartisan by Republicans and Democrats alike. And when President Trump tried to dismantle everything that President Obama had done, he did not touch crowdfunding. So what we're doing is legal. When you Google crowdfunding, guys, you should see our picture of Co-op Crowd. If you don't, think about it. This is who we are. We are practicing, we're practicing funding projects, ventures, and raising small amounts of money with large number of people. And you guys are a part of that large number of people. So this is a place, guys, where givers become receivers from all over the world. We're a peer-to-peer subscription-based crypto crowdfunding system where 100% of the donations are distributed out. Not 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, but 100%. Co-op Crowd is transparent, fully automated, not manipulated. There's no middleman, no waiting, and immediately you start receiving these funds to put forward what you're trying to do. We are not an MLM. We're not gifting. We're not susus. We're not flowers, guys. We are not even an investment company, but we do invest in ourselves. And so we are a one-of-a-kind crowdfunding system. Think about GoFundMe, Indigo, Kickstarters, guys. Those are crowdfunding platforms, but none of them have a residual like what we have. So you can receive monthly residuals. If you just started, hold on. Let's go through the 30 days, 60 day, 90 day, less than 90 day trial so you can see these residuals are coming in as we are adding the people and making sure that everybody get their three, because we all have to do our part. All of us have to do our part. So when you get your three, your monthly subscription is free. That means that you don't have to pay the $1 a day. That's that part. Now, when you help them get their three, guys, that's where you unlock the unlimited bonuses. That's where it becomes a residual. So until we get their three, the three that came with you, we got to make sure they get theirs. It's called duplication. So over here, we give an act of kindness. We share from our hearts and we receive blessings from others. Let me tell you what that give, share, and receive look like. I need some water. Let me get it in a minute. When you give, you register and become an active donor. When you share, you help three others become an active donor. Guys, and you start receiving when you teach duplication. Everybody has to do their part. If everybody will just get their three, guys, you will be set free. Now, I heard somebody say, show me the money. Well, watch your money grow after that, and then we will show you the money. So this is what it looks like, the crowdfunding side of it. $84 donation. We talked about 100% of the donations going out and being distributed out. 25% comes to you because you invited them. 50% is shared 10 levels up. And when you help the three get their three, guys, those bonuses 10 levels below come up to you. It's that simple. It's a 3x10 matrix, guys. I took calculus with Trig in college, and I didn't need that math to realize that numbers do not lie. Okay, now I heard somebody say, show me the money. What do you mean? Glad you asked. Do not despise small beginnings. When you bring your three in and you receive that $26, don't say, I only received 26. No, because the numbers will continue to increase as the threes come in and everybody bring their people in. Guys, this is it. Your three will set you free. And then your other three, by helping them get their three, unlock the unlimited bonuses. Now, I hope you are taking notes, copious notes. Add a 0 to each number that you see. Okay? Add a 0 to each number. This is how we supersize this deal and make it sweet, guys. We do this times 10, and that's for getting into the 250 platform where everybody is like $780 to get in. So that's instead of doing the 84. Now, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that, but I'm going to take these zeros off and make sure You ask the person that got you on this call, what was she talking about when she said supersize it? And I could add a zero to that 249 and make it 2,490, or a zero to that 537 and make it 5,370. Ask the question and we'll get you answered. But for the sake of time, guys, listen, by the time we get to stage 7, we're able to help 80% of North American population cover their monthly expenses. I don't know where you live, but it doesn't cost me $4,000 to live monthly in the Midwest in Wichita, Kansas. Guys, but I'll take it, because if I've earned it and I received it, that means that the donors are coming in. People are bringing their threes. Everybody's doing what they're supposed to do. But one thing about me is my campaign is to help others be debt free. So I always reach back and help people in my team to get where I'm at. I don't want to be the only one at the top. I don't want to be only one of the ones receiving. I want to make sure that everybody else can get where I'm going, and I'm willing to help you do it. So guys, these numbers will continue to increase. You can supersize this deal, and from $1 a day, or $10 a day, either or. Guys, we can become multimillionaires. And this is true. I've seen it happen. I've watched it happen since September the 1st. But see, I put my work in, and you guys have to do the same. Bring your 3 and help your 3 get their 3. That's it. You're done. So I've given you my version. Now I'm going to let you hear from the best of the best, the owner, David T. Rosen. Guys, he has an awesome testimony. If you ever get a chance on Saturday, 12 o'clock Eastern, to come on, he gives a testimony of how he was homeless twice. And he invented this platform out of need and not out of greed. He's been doing crowdfunding since 2001. We are currently in 2021. So he has a 20-year history. That says something, speaks for itself. So just listen, and then I'll get back to you on to make sure that you have everything that you need to get where you're going.
Welcome to Co-op Crowd, the world's first cooperative crowdfunding system, and a new kind of crowdfunding. Your co-op crowd journey begins when you give an act of kindness, and when you do, your donation can cooperatively help over 10 causes above you. Once you give an act of kindness, you then set up your campaign to raise money for any personal, charitable, or business reason, and then share your campaign with your circle of influence. After sharing your campaign, you will begin to cooperatively receive acts of kindness from others, and you can receive donations from over 10 generations of donors below you. Each person between you and the giver cooperatively receives a small piece of the donation. You can share Co-op Crowd with as many people as you like. And here's the best part. The more you do, the more it cooperatively helps you and your teammates. This is how leverage is cooperatively used to everyone's advantage in Co-op Crowd. You cooperatively receive acts of kindness from the people you invite, and the people they invite, and the people they invite, through over 10 generations of donors. Ultimately, you can cooperatively receive a small donation every day from thousands of people all around the world that you don't know and you will probably never meet. That's the uniqueness of cooperative crowdfunding, and what makes Co-op Crowd a system unlike every other crowdfunding platform in the world. Here's what you get to fund all your dreams: professional hosting, expert knowledge support, and dozens of groundbreaking marketing tools. Co-op Crowd is also global and can be shared with everyone, everywhere. But the last best part is this: you get your very own personalized digital wallet, allowing you to receive your donations instantly. Whether it's $1 or $100,000, you can withdraw your money immediately. You get your money when you need it, right now. Now I ask, can it get any better? we think not. So please join us right now and get with the crowd. Co-op crowd.
Okay, guys, that's it. Get with the crowd. The best part of this is your donations are residuals, and you can receive donations every day forever, the rest of your life, guys. This is a legacy plan. That means that you can leave a legacy for your children and your children's children. Guys, you can put your login information with your will. You can put it in a safety deposit box, and after you're gone to glory, then your family is still able to be taken care of monthly and daily residuals that are coming in. So we truly want to help everyone get funded by providing you with your own personalized website, your own personalized real-time dashboard, a decentralized private wallet, guys. That's like having a bank in your back pocket or a bank in your purse. All of your personalized tools and all the support you need. And so our question to you today is, would you let $1 a day stand in the way of the life of your dreams? I think not. So get back to the person that invited you on this call. Get registered. Set up your campaign in minutes. And you only need three friends. That's it. You're done. Team up to dream up. So I'm going to stop sharing the presentation, and I'm going to come back, and we're going to have a conversation.
Yeah, we are. Hey, before we do that, though, I have some comments. So I want to get to them right quick, and then we can get right into it. Let's see. We got Tyrone Ricks, the Tenant Life is tuned in. What's going on, Ty? Thanks for tuning in, brother. Izzy Meditate says hello, everyone. What's going on, Izzy?
Hey, Izzy. Hey.
She also says thank you for because she's talking to Ty. Thank you for tuning in, Tyrone. We got that family on. Everybody wants to speak to everybody, so we got to bear with that one. I love it though. Good evening, my Feel Good Talk family. What's up, Ty? And he says thanks, brother Charles. No problem, brother. Anytime. And we got to talk too. I got to get with you soon, so we'll talk.
Yeah.
And he also says good evening, Coach Williams.
Hey, brother Ricks, how you doing, man? God bless you.
What's up, Kendra? What's going on? She says hi, fam.
Kendra,
and everybody speaking to everybody. We got Ty talking to Izzy, telling her good evening, and the same thing he says good evening to Kendra. So again, thanks for tuning in. And if anybody got any questions, please feel free to chime in. I'm sorry, my mouth is dry.
It's all good, baby. It's all good.
So I don't know. You want to elaborate, JL?
Absolutely, man. Thank
right
you.
Now.
Thank you very much. Versena, you did a fantastic job as always.
Thank you.
And I really wanted today to sort of, delve down into, the work ethic of what it is that it takes to really, do what it is that we are doing. I know we talk about getting you three, set you free, all that. I think, that people don't understand about doing their part of that whole process, right? So in order for you to actually see, the money on the other side, there's parts that have to be, pinned down. There's things that have to happen, and it just doesn't automatically happen like that. I've been in business for since 2000 in my other business that I have that I'm with the school district, and and I've been working with them as well as just doing stuff, consultation on my own. And from November 2001 to now, I've been in business.
Mm-hmm.
And I could write a book on all the trials and tribulations and all the setbacks and everything that took place, in really getting to the point now where I'm self-sufficient. I don't have to work for anybody else. I can pretty much, do whatever it is I desire to do now. But it came in the beginning when I really had my dream. I knew I had to put the work in. That was a non-negotiable, and that was on me. That was all on me. And I didn't come from a family that had entrepreneurs and all this. I come from a blue collar working family.
Right.
You know what I mean? We rise and grind. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's how we do it. And God showed me a dream of saving the seed, working with young people. And so that's what I've been doing for a minute now. And all the work I'm telling you that it takes to make that happen is something. And it's no different in any arena that I get in. I don't look at it differently. I look at it knowing that, okay, boom, I got to put my boots on. You know what I'm saying? I got to put my hard hat on, and I got to get ready to go to work. And so what I got to do is I got to send out these videos. I got to follow up with people. I got to do that because I was looking at Gary Vaynerchuk, man, and I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Gary, but I met him a couple of times. And let me tell you something. I paid a ticket of almost like $3,000 to be in his presence in that workshop with him, Anthony Robbins. There was a few other speakers, but I understand that the personal development, who you're going to become on the other side is not free, right? You got to pay for your freedom. You got to pay for your freedom, and it doesn't matter what you're doing. I know Brother Ricks, he has a radio station. He's just getting started. He gonna go through some trials. He gonna go through some tribulations. There's some days he ain't gonna feel like getting on that radio. You know what I'm saying? But he got to rise and grind, because if it's in you, you know what I'm saying? You got to put the work in to make it happen, because you have this dream and this thing that you want to make happen on the other side of it. But the only way that happens is that if you just in your mind understand that I got to put this work in. So my formula when I came in here, I said, okay, what do I really have to do to become successful? When they launched this whole co-op crowd piece, I was like, man, I looked at it. I said, man, it's $84 or it's $780. So I gotta put in the work to get enough people looking at the videos I send out, so then I can do follow-ups, because I understand that there's fortune in the follow-up. And when I follow up, I'm asking really direct questions about. I'm not asking a person what they think. I'm asking them what they liked about what they saw.
Right.
And I want to share this with you. I learned this, and I don't ask people what they think, because their thinking is where they are right now. And I remember Les Brown saying, if you buy a person's opinion, you also buy their lifestyle. Right. So the lifestyle that I'm looking for is, I want to be a billionaire. So when I talk to people about this, I'm not asking you what you think. I'm asking you, what did you like about what you saw? If there's anything that grabbed your attention, what is it that you can look at to say, wow, I like that, or I like this? And I can understand the whole vibe of residual income and that whole piece. I can get that. And if you can just get that piece, we can work with the rest of it, because millionaires and billionaires, that's the kind of money they get. They get money residually. Every time you click on one of Les Brown's or Gary Vaynerchuk's videos, or any person that you like, that you look at in the morning, E.T. the hip hop preacher, it doesn't matter who it is. That's a quarter, depending on how many views they have and all that. But that's a quarter, a nickel, a dime. That's money being added every day to what they'll get at the end of the month. That's money, like, you know what I mean? That's why they doing it. That's why they sending out their videos every day. That's why they doing that, because they looking for the hits, the views, the likes, all that. Even if you have something, you want somebody to join your network. You want somebody to click the like. You want somebody to make a comment. Well, what you doing is you're developing a network. That's what we have, a network. And we're trying to get this in the face of as many people as possible. We want them looking at this. We want them seeing it. because let me tell you something. This is the easiest way that I have seen to make a residual income.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about from a collective standpoint. If we're looking at the collective, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when I saw what I got, and I told you guys I was going to show you. When I saw what I got, I was like, wow. I said, okay, we start off there. Okay, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so my first initial money I got was, I don't know, y'all probably can't see it, but it was $7.50.
That was the first. Okay,
it's right here. $7.50 was what I got, like, initially. That's what showed up in my thing. Bam. You know, as soon as it launched, they didn't do no compression. They didn't have none of that going on.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I saw. $7.50 right there.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I got excited. That blew me away. I said, what? Now, to somebody else that doesn't understand the whole residual income, I've been in insurance. You know what I mean? I understand why people do insurance. I know a cat, his wife has done insurance for almost 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
And every February, I don't know the date, but every February they had this big shindig because mama then made that residual income, all that she been selling that insurance and all that. Boom, they get a boatload on one of the days in February.
Mm-hmm.
That's residual income, and it takes care of everything for you. I mean, that's their legacy. Mm-hmm. That's something that they can hand down to their children and their children's children. That's what we doing. But one of the things, you know, that she was sharing with me, she said, you know what? When I do a car, you know, I get, I mean, we're able to, you know, have car insurance and all that. Say it's not a lot of money that I get. I might get like $12 off that. Mm-hmm. May not be, it's not a lot of money, but over a period of time, when I'm doing a whole lot of people that got cars, and then I build a team. So it ain't not just about me. It's me. I have my insurance organization, but I'm building a team. And every time that happens, I get a piece, and they get whatever they get, but I get a piece of that as well. What I'm trying to share with you is that, listen, we are building something on an incremental level that is going to be a tsunami. It's going to be a tsunami. When I see this, and I showed my friend this, he said, y'all start out $7.50. Mm-hmm. He got so jacked out of his mind, excited, where the average person would look at this and said, man, that ain't no money. $7.50. You broke. Right. You ain't got nothing. Mm-hmm. They don't see the big picture. Because people on this line, if they knew what I knew, they would be jumping out their skin. Like, are you serious? And all I got to do is put either $780 or $84 in to start this whole process. And you mean to tell me I just have to get 3 people and help them get 3? And then when you do that, all you do at that point is you motivate, train, and develop. You come to a stage where you have proven this system out. And now, see, you can't go on a tour unless you can't take nobody else on a tour unless you've been there first. Mm-hmm. So when I can take somebody on a tour of, like, listen, this is how I got my 3. I put out 2 to 3 videos a day. When Friday came, what's 2 times 5?
It's 10.
I had 10 people in the pipeline. The fortune's in the follow-up. I know 1 out of that 10 is coming in my business. Mm-hmm. I'm doing a little training. I'm sharing some stuff with you now. Mm-hmm. This is about putting in your work. I understand people busy, they work and all that kind of stuff, but there is a strategy to where you desire to get to. I know all of y'all that's listening to me, y'all want residual income. You don't want to have to work for the rest of your life. You don't want that. And I'm telling you I'm telling you from my heart. Listen, the only way you're going to get this is you got to have a strategic system that pays you on a residual basis like that, where you can actually get that income. Now, my brother is a DJ. He goes and he DJs. When he goes and DJs, they pay him whatever he paying for that time he DJed. That's it. Now he can get referrals.
Right.
And I'm sure he does because he awesome. So I'm sure he get referrals. But what I'm telling you is this. You want to be able to be a distribution center. If Chuck had 20 DJs out there that had his skill set that was just like him, then he would then you dealing with residual, he dealing with residual income as they go out and do their thing. He get a cut of whatever it is that they doing. That's residual income. That's money while you sleep. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if you ever experienced that, but it's a great feeling to get some money when you sleep. Like wake up money. Mm-hmm. That's the kind of money you want. That's the kind of money when you see these millionaires and all that kind of stuff. These people that's online doing all this kind of stuff. That's how they're getting paid. They're millionaires. They get paid residual income. If it's not residual, they don't want nothing to do with it. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
That's why when people building, I was telling my buddy Corey today. I listened to this podcast called Earn Your Leisure, and I'm sure you heard of it, Chuck. I don't know if you heard of it, but you got to check them boys out. They bad. Earn Your Leisure. And they talk about, the reason why people are going strong and trying to get this data, because somebody, either Disney or some other company, might want to buy your data. And when a company come to you and they want to buy your data, that's when you become a billionaire. That's when you getting that real money. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So what I want you to do in all this that I'm saying is understand. Yolanda Van Zandt said, "Do your work." Mm-hmm. Our work here is getting your 3. Get your 3 out the way, and then help them get their 3. And then that's it as far as your obligation to reach the top of this and get all the bonuses and everything that comes with that. Right. And then what you do is you motivate, train, and develop, and you want to duplicate that within your team. We want to create that kind of ecosystem that's like a distribution center. Boom, boom. You want that going on all the time. Mm-hmm. And the only way we do that is that we have to do our work, and we have to be okay with that. Mm-hmm. Ain't no free lunch nowhere. You got to put your work in. Right. Ain't no free lunch. You got to put that work in. And if you put the work in, now I'm going to show you something else that I got, because I had somebody come in at the 780 level, right? So they came in at the 780 level. Hold on, let me get it right. Wait up. Oh, wait. Let me come out. Let me come all the way out there. Wait up. That ain't the one. Okay. All right, let me see. Okay, go my wallet.
Mr. Williams, you're not sharing your screen, so we can't see. Are we supposed to be able to see?
No, he just telling us.
Okay.
I'm just showing. I'm being honest about what I'm looking at here.
Right.
I got $430.43. I got $112.50 for someone coming in. They came in at the am I right, Versena? That's correct. Okay. So they came in at the 780 level, right? And so they gave me, just off the rip, they just gave me that. That's like I guess you would call like a a customer acquisition bonus or something like that. I guess I can interpret it like that. That's something that you would get bringing somebody into business. You getting that up
remember
front.
we talked about that percentage, the 25% you received
That the
that because
25%.
you signed that person up. Yeah,
Yes, that's what it was. That was the 25. See, I'm still learning,
Mhm.
but I'm earning while I'm learning.
Mhm.
Yes.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? I love it. You know what I mean? So that money that was 25%. Okay, and then I'm just continuing to build. It's those small. I'm telling you, this thing. I want to look at this, and we're going to come back and visit this. And I want to, and Versena, what I want to do, I want to get like I can get a screen to actually show everything because I want to really show the journey.
So, Mr. Williams, all you have to do is share the screen.
That's what I say. Yeah.
And then click on. I'm gonna show you how to do it. So the
Okay.
next time you can show.
All right.
And so
Yeah, you just come on.
Let me tell them this because I'm at the top, guys, at the top 5%, and everyone that comes up under me is a part of my leadership team. Okay. So to be a part of the leadership team means you're part of that 5%. So when they do the compression, when you are in position, you have your 3 and you've helped your 3 get their 3. When you're in position, guys, that means that everybody below us is compressed into our 3x10 matrix. And so I know Mr. Williams gave his number, and so I'm gonna give mine. I'm very transparent. So I received $1,600 on September the 1st, and every month moving forward, I will not receive less than that. It will only increase. I'm in a storm.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, did the power go out or something? Because you were in the dark.
She looked like she driving or something.
Because it looked like it was like thunder and lightning
It is
at one point.
lightning and thunder outside. Sorry about that. I'm at home. I'm in the car though. It's thundering and lightning out here.
Okay.
So, but
so you,
I'm saying that to you guys to say. Can y'all still hear me?
We can hear you. Yeah, you're just not moving, but we can hear you.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Give me a. Okay, she's frozen. But yeah, I get it, man. I mean, I get it. But next time if you come on, if you're on your computer, you can actually share that information from your computer. You share it on the screen.
Yeah, I want to. For me, I want to document the journey.
Right.
I do, and I want people to see this is how you get this. Right. This is how this happens, and it's incremental. It's over time, and I'm telling you, time is 3 months is coming anyway. Right. This is another income, a side hustle, another income that is connected to everything else I'm doing now. I got residual income over here. I'm making linear income here. You know what I mean? I get income for, other stuff that I'm doing. I'm just, I want stuff happening all around me. I want money being made on a daily basis when I'm asleep.
I got you.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So we want to help people that want that kind of lifestyle. I want to know out there, even in the comment section, who wants to make money while they sleep.
I mean, hey, I'm with it. You know what I mean?
That's all I want.
And I know it takes time. I mean, as far as residual, it does take time.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, like you said, they look at the bigger picture. They look at bigger money, but at the end of the day, it's that small money that makes it. That's
sustainable money. And them guys that made them records back in the day. You know what I mean? That took the ones that took care of their business, that handled their business. Right. Like I ain't know Rick James was a good businessman. Rick James was a bad boy as far as when it came to business. So he had something that he can pass down to his kids because he wrote music. He didn't just sing it; he wrote the music, and so all those royalties and all that. They get paid for that. Well, that's residual income.
Right.
So every time you hear his record playing on the radio, anytime somebody want to sing it or whatever, Rick James is getting paid on a daily basis. His estate is massive.
Right.
I mean, I saw a thing on it the other day, and I never knew that about him. You know, you have these perceptions of people,
Right.
but oh boy, was a good. He handled his business.
Yeah, they had him looking cold blooded. You know what I mean?
They had him looking cold blooded, but they had him looking cold blooded. Like, but guess what? He was a good businessman. Though.
Right.
He took care of his business. So that's what I'm saying. And those royalties were incremental. You know what I mean? You figure a song that plays on the radio. You know what I mean? I did radio for years. They don't get like thousands of dollars every time that happens. That's nickel and dime. That's quarters. That's dollars, $1.25, $1.02, or whatever. But when you look at all the stations around the world that's playing the songs and all that, that money adds up.
Yeah,
that money adds up over time. So that's what we're doing here in this ecosystem. We are able to get that that money that's coming daily. Like Sister Versena said, $1 a day. Who wouldn't mind making $1 a day?
Yeah, I would.
All you gotta do is look at. I'll tell you the best concept to look at. I had, and I'm gonna share this story. I had a young boy that when those movies was out real heavy, where people were selling them movies, this young boy bought a $10,000 big thing where he could, do all that kind of stuff. And he asked me, he said, "Coach, how much you think I should sell these for?" I said, $1. He said, $1? Man, they ain't making no money. I said, you gotta look at the dollar store, man.
Mm-hmm.
When you go into the dollar store, when you walk in there, you don't walk in there and get one thing and walk out. Mm-mm. The dollar store, the statistics are, when you go to the dollar store, you're getting anywhere between 4 to 12 items. Even if you walked in there talking about, I'm just gonna get some tape.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you walk through there, you see some other stuff. Oh, let me grab that. Oh, let me grab. Man, I might be thirsty. It look like that thing down there look like they cold and ain't as much as they are in the other stores. Let me grab that Mountain Dew. Let me. Right. And when you walk out, you got six items.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him, I said, try it. I want you to try it. He tried it. Man, this boy made so much money, it wasn't funny. He wanted to come back and give me some. I said, no, bro. I said, man, I want you to go and grow. Do you. I want to be a blessing to you. So what I'm saying to us, man, this is us. We got to look at, just the consistency. Because guess what? This is just not based on you. This is a whole ecosystem that is working. This is big, man. Mm-hmm. Man, that's over what? How many thousands, hundreds of thousands of people is here, Versena?
It's over 200,000 people in our community.
It's over 200,000 people.
Mm-hmm.
And then there are more people that are being added every day.
Every day.
And I'm saying you gotta.
Hey guys, we have people here from Zimbabwe. We have people here from Fiji on our platform, Australia, China, you name it, everywhere. They're all over. They're here.
Yeah. And it's just consistency of that taking place daily. And so I just want people just to really just get that concept.
Right.
If we can get that, then we can make a whole lot of money together. This could be a massive community right here. And I want to make the Feel Good Talk Show massive. I want this thing to be massive because I want Chuck to make big money on this. Whatever he can do with it, I want him to do it. And I want, you know what I'm gonna say? I was a part of that.
That's right.
I'm glad I was a part of that to help the viewership even get more massive. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? I want to be a part of that. And so as we come together and as we make money together, man, we got all these people on here talking about they made this and they made that and all that. See, I want to measure this 3 months, 6 months down the line.
Right.
When Versena's 1,600 turns into 16,000.
It's going to happen.
It's gonna happen, and it ain't gonna be long because we got a lot of people joining every day.
It's gonna take 3 months.
Ain't gonna take 3 months.
Okay.
So
hey, I'm with that, man. I'm with that. And slow and easy, that's where it's at. You know what
Come
I'm
on.
saying? When it comes too fast, you lose it. Trust me.
Come on. Come
I
on.
know. Hey, I got some comments here, and
Come on.
let's
I
see.
love them. Bring them.
Tyrone Rick says, I do. So he wants to make some money, and he says, good evening to Versena.
Oh, yeah.
Good evening, Tyrone. Good evening.
Yes, indeed. I'm gonna talk to that, but we gotta talk. Ty, like I said, I'm gonna give you a call, man. We gotta talk. So again, hey man, this is awesome information. I don't know if anyone else needs to, I don't know if they need that, to break down the wheelhouses or whatever, but maybe you could tell them exactly, how to get started, or how to get started. How do they get started? Put it like that.
Versena, you want to take
Mr.
that?
Williams, go ahead and do it. I'm having some.
Okay. So this is you get started. You want to pick a position. Right. That's the first thing when you look at what it is that we have. You want to pick a position, and so you can either come in at the 84, right, or you come in at the 250, right. That is where we start right there, and we want to find out exactly where you want to go at with this. And then once we find that out, we want to do that. And then we want to find out what three. We're going to look at your three. We want to get those. We want to get that residual income flowing. We want to get that we want to get that flowing quickly. So identify those three. Let's get you established. And if you are established, let's work on that list of people. And then we're going to help them get their three. You know what I mean? So you're not in this by yourself. We are here with you. And so that is pretty much where we get started on the co-op life. That's where we get started. Now, if you want to do the wheelhouses, you can get started at 25, 50, 150, 250, you stay all the way up to 4,000. So you got to figure out where you want to get started on that. And and usually sometimes what we do is that when we're sort of presenting this as a package, we actually have people that come in at the 25, right? And then they either come at the 84 or the 250, because we want to make this as seamless as possible and as quick as possible. We want to get this boom, we want to get this as seamless and quick, because we want people to say, oh, I can do that. We want them to be able to say that. Like when they see that, they go, oh, that's easy enough. Oh, I can do that. And so when you have people to say I can do that, then yeah, you got something on your hands. You know what I mean? So it's that's pretty much that is really the simplicity of this, because that's what Chuck had to do. That's what everybody had to do that got in. They just had to pick a position.
So what I'm gonna do is next week I'm gonna try to have at least 3 people on here so we can talk. Maybe they can because I probably done asked all the questions every week. Probably asked so many questions over and over. So what I want to do is I want to bring people on next week so that they can at least see the presentation and at least have questions, because not a lot of times people looking in, they usually have questions that we probably normally wouldn't ask because we're in it. You understand what I'm saying? So I'd love to have some more feedback from people. So I'm gonna try to see if I can get at least 3 to 4 people to come on next week so that we could talk about so they can ask their questions and stuff of that nature. So I think that'd be great. So
absolutely, man. Yeah. That's where it's at.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a commercial break, then we're going to come right back, and then we'll finish this thing out. So we got 10 minutes. So this is the A game again. Check it out. Again, that's the A game, great for vitality, energy, strength, and libido. And again, I have a few free samples. So give me a call at 302-723-2836. 302-723-2836. Get your free sample of the A game. It's for men only. Definitely great for your immune system. I mean, it's just a great overall, product. Put it like that. So definitely give me a call. Hey, before we get out here too, I just want to let everybody know where they can find us. You can find us at LinkedIn on Feel Good Talk. You can find us on Facebook at Feel Good Talk, YouTube at FGT Mind, Body, Soul, and Business, Instagram at Feel.GoodTalk, and you can email us at feelgoodtalk113@gmail.com, and check out our website at www.feelgoodtalk.net. So those are a few places that you can find us and you can see us at. So again, hey, JL, man, great information, man. I'm excited. Like I said, I just got started last week, so hopefully, I can get some people on here and we could talk, man. We talk some business. So
yeah, and what I would do also is that the videos I sent, and I think I'll send it to you again.
Mm-hmm.
Videos, and these, and this is video pretty much just of the presentation.
Okay.
It's just of the presentation. There's one by Alan. Alan is a white brother.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's one by Greg, and Greg is a black. He's a brother. He's a black brother. Mm-hmm. So, you can use either one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on who you're talking to, you can look at them yourself and say, okay, this might do well for whatever you want to do.
Right. I got what you're saying. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then, and that you can do that twice a day. Just think about that. Just twice a day. At the end of the week, you got 10 people to follow up with.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And follow up with them, like with us. We can do a strategy session. We can talk to them. They can come on here. The follow up could actually be them coming on
the show. Yeah,
coming on the show. So if even if our community could do that, and then the follow up is that, hey, listen, on Tuesdays, we have our community call. Coop Life Kingdom Building. Boom. That's where you can get all your questions. And so let us help you with those individuals.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's how this, not only the community is going to grow, but that's how your money is going to grow.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. You know what I mean? Because they get all their questions answered and everything.
That's great. And I'm gonna do that too. I think that's an awesome strategy right there. So
yeah.
That.
And if Brother Ricks is listening, that's something that even the whole team, people that haven't joined yet, that are watching now, that may have questions or whatever, and may get back to you. Let's get those questions answered. Even if we gotta double back and do a 3-way call or whatever. Versena and I are we'll do whatever we need to do.
Yeah, I know y'all been great throughout the whole process, man. I definitely appreciate y'all for that.
Because as you know, it's about showing up, man.
Yeah.
Like
definitely.
you work out every day. It's about showing up. Showing up is 90% of it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta show up. Yeah. The show can't go on without you.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you have to show up.
Mm-hmm.
And when those that show up will go up.
There you go. Yeah. Hey, we got Ty. We just talking about Ty. He says the A game deserves an A+. You right about that. Hey, Ty, I'm telling you, that stuff is some good stuff, man. That's all I got to say. So, the guys at me, your name will. If you feel as though you're shy, you don't want. I'm not going to tell nobody. Put it like that. That's between us. So, if you are out there, you want to check it out, hey, just give me a call and let me know how it worked out for you, and we'll go from there. So, but hey, JL, man, awesome. I think Versena, she had a storm. It was a storm.
Yeah, it was a storm there.
So, I don't know if it knocked out some power or what, but she was in the dark for a second there. So,
yeah.
And then in Wichita, I was thinking of the Wizard of
Oz. Yeah.
So I was like, oh man, they going through something over there. So, yeah, but
the wicked witches out there acting up.
Yes, indeed. So, but all I want to say is, man, thanks every week for coming on here, man, and sharing your story and being transparent, showing you what you made and everything, and just being honest, because like you said, a lot of people like, what? That's all. Yeah,
and we in the beginning stage of this. We all. I'm telling you, we in the beginning stages,
right?
And I love it because I've seen people like Versena go from, where she is now to like, 50 and hundreds of thousands of dollars. It was a gentleman that I'm actually working with. I'm working on getting him in now, who was my sponsor in a company I work with, YTB. His name was Bill Hoffman. Him and I are really tight.
I used to do that too, man.
Yeah. Me and Bill Hoffman are really tight. And Bill, Bill used to make in excess of like $500,000 a month.
Wow.
Yeah, he made some crazy money, right? And I'm like, dang. But it didn't start off like that.
It does, man. Never does.
It never does. And so that's why I'm glad we're in a position that we're in, that I want we can do this collectively, man, together and make this thing happen. And it's going to happen. It really is. I know that.
It is. And, everybody always see the final results. They never see what you had to go through, the struggle, adversity, all that. That comes with, that whole road to success and being who you are. They just see the outcome. Like, man, look, he making all this and he doing all this. Yeah, but you don't know what he had to go through to get to that point.
To get there, exactly. That's right.
So this is actually a great testimony because actually we're showing them from the beginning to now that we can come back and say, let's go back to that, back in 2021, such and such a date when we first
launched this thing.
Yeah, let's see. And then
Chuck residual income is now up to $25,000, $50,000, $40,000 a month. You know what I mean? Come on, man. And I've seen, and let me tell you something, Chuck. I've seen that. I'm telling you, I've seen it, and it ain't gonna take no 10 years and all that. It ain't gonna happen because this thing is growing so rapidly. Wherever there is a signal, you know what I mean, an internet signal. That's what this company is. We got to understand we are a decentralized asset. Okay, so we're off the grid, right? We're in the cryptocurrency world. So that's everywhere. That's anywhere. So people are joining all over the country, all over the world, and it is happening every single day.
Yep, and it gets me mad because I've seen that. Like I've seen when crypto first came, I was like, here they go with this. You know what I mean? You automatically assume, and now I'm like, wow, people that got into it, they're like multi-millionaires now.
Yeah.
It's like crazy. So
I got a cousin on here. When he came on last time, his name was John Purnell. Remember, he was in the van in the truck. Well, man, John is making so much money in cryptocurrency. It's unbelievable. Him and his team, he got a team of cats. Then they joined this. And they're going to be coming on talking about all that. We're going to expand this where we're going to have experts, people that are making like really serious money talking about this whole ecosystem and why you need to get involved and learn and get a crypto wallet and get a hard wallet. Get all that. You're going to need that. You're gonna need that. The future, you can see it. It's all on the wall. It's written on the wall.
I mean, look at the banking now. It's all electronic.
It's all electronic.
Like now, I don't even have to really go to the bank. I could transfer money
from your phone.
Right on my phone. That's
your
crazy.
Phone.
You would never think that, but it's like, wow, that's crazy.
This is gonna be the bank in your pocket.
Yeah.
This is it. You carry it around. You carry this around every day. This is your bank right here. You ain't gonna have. Pretty soon, you ain't gonna have to go to branches and all that kind of stuff.
I mean, even like your credit card apps or your banking apps,
they're
all online. So you don't even have to go to the bank.
You ain't gotta go to the bank.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you just want to go to the bank.
Go there, yeah. But
you really, I don't even really go to the bank. I don't have to.
Yeah, same here. I mean, they got. It's crazy, man. So
so it's important to understand and learn all that, and we're going to be this thing is going to be so massive, man. Where the education that you get, this is the education,
right?
You ain't gonna get this in the classroom. They ain't gonna teach your kids about money and all that in the classroom. They're gonna teach them about cryptocurrency. They're not gonna do that, right? You got people making too much money out here with this stuff. You know what I mean?
So they gotta have some consumers. They gotta
have that. Exactly. It's not in their best interest.
Right. Exactly. So
in their best interest to show you all that.
That's right.
So, but we're gonna do it because it's because we need to know. We need to know.
Awesome, man. Hey, we got a couple more comments, then we're gonna roll on out.
Okay.
Tyrone Hicks, he's laughing. I think he was talking about when I was talking about Wichita, Kansas, and he's like off to see the wizard. He's laughing and stuff. Hey, like I was telling her when she said she was in Wichita, I was like, wow. I said, I don't know anyone. I don't know. It just threw me off a little bit. But shout out to Wichita. I can't say nothing. Let me stop. But again, man, it's been awesome, man. You like to say anything before we get out of here, JL?
I'm sorry. Hold on. I gotta say good night to my baby. Good night, man. Faith. Love you, baby. Yeah, I say like to my team, man. They don't be playing. They like I want daddy's full attention.
Yeah.
I get it. I got it. I'm glad I'm in a position to do that.
Yeah,
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Well, I guess the only thing I really wanted to share, man, I hope something that was said tonight, really resonated with you in some way, and that you can, think about this, make and don't. I mean, just. It's time. Everything is here. We got everything we need right here.
Mm-hmm.
This system is amazing, and the people that are coming around this. We have guys. One of my mentors, and I can share his name now because he's actually in. His name is Steve Carter. Now, Steve Carter and Pasha Carter used to be real big in 5 Links. Him and his wife. Now I talk to Steve at least twice a week, and he's in this, and he's in several other things that he actually has shared with me as far as cryptocurrency, and we're doing some other things together as well. But he loves this, and we're rocking this thing together, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so there are some people who choose to remain anonymous right now that are really big in the industry, and if I said their names, a lot of people on here would know who they are, and they're involved in this, and their teams are involved in this, because you know what, now it's about the multiple streams fulfilling multiple dreams. Multiple streams. I want you to feel that, fulfilling multiple dreams. God put some stuff down on the inside of you, man, that one income ain't enough.
Right.
You got to leave a legacy. There's some things that you have to do. You should at least have 4 streams of income. At least you should at least have that anyway. At least 4 coming, different streams coming, right? And so this is what we're creating here. And as we move on, you'll see this platform get bigger, and you'll see us talk about more of different things around the whole crypto space. Coop Life is one of them. It's one of many things that we'll be talking about and we'll be doing. Versena and myself have other investments, and we're going to be bringing them to the table. We thought this one was one that was more user-friendly. It was one that we thought everybody could do, and that's why everybody is doing this one. They introducing this to everybody because this is so easy, and it's something that you really just can't miss this one.
Right.
It's too easy not to. You got to do this one. But then we had some other ones, that it costs $2,000 to $3,000 to $5,000 to get involved. Some of them are you don't have to introduce anybody. Some of them you need to bring at least 3 or so people with you to really maximize the benefit of it. But it's different streams that are coming. And I mean, we're going to talk about staking cryptocurrencies. You're going to learn about these different terms of what this means and how it can benefit and how it can expand your world. We already take this whole feel-good talk piece to a whole nother level, because I want people all over the world to hear this message, and I want to expand it as much as we can. We want to get some testimonials of people making money here, making money there. We want a community of people. Could you imagine, Chuck, could you imagine that we had a company of us, you know what I mean, making like, you know, it ain't nothing for us to make, you know, $100,000 on a deal. Like that's what's happening now. You know, that's what's as I'm speaking to you now, that's what's happening now. Right. And it's not even a, you know, in the beginning it was hyped up, it was great, but I'm just saying now it's just what happens. We're in this space and we celebrate that. And it's not a big deal when somebody gets, I mean, it's not now, it's not, but it's not a big deal when somebody get when they get $50,000 on a, you know, on a currency, or they get this 100,000, or they get this, right. You know what I mean? It's just what we do. And I want to create a normalcy around abundance. A normalcy is that right. I want this to be normal for Chuck right. to make 50 grand. He made, Chuck, you made 50 grand on that deal. Praise God. That's what's up. Boom. And it's not no big deal. It's just, I mean, we don't get it wrong. We thank God for everything. We thank the Lord for. But what I'm saying is that, you know, we want to create that kind of ecosystem where that takes place on a daily basis. You know, so this is an introduction to all of what we're going to unleash on this particular channel.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. I can't, you know, because I definitely need to learn more about the crypto world, and you know, a lot of the you know, other financial come up that we can actually invest in and make some money in. So definitely.
Exactly. And I want to see people do that.
And that's the goal. You know, we want to try to get people to, you know, learn something, you know, when they look at this podcast, and every podcast that I have on here, I want people to learn from it, not just look at it and have, I mean, it's good to have fun and joke and have, you know, whatever. But at the end of the day, we trying to change lives. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
That's the thing, you know, and that's real talk for me, you know.
Exactly.
You know, money's a great thing. Money's a great thing. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you, you know, you have to have money to do what you need to do. I'm just gonna be honest with you. A lot of people say, oh, money's the root to all evil, but nah, you just gotta do the right things with the money and you'll be fine.
You'll be fine with it. Trust me.
Exactly.
No money.
Right.
Money ain't never hurt nobody.
Exactly.
Money itself has never hurt nobody.
Exactly.
Never.
People. Exactly.
It's the people. It makes it brings out your deeper inhibitions. It makes you more of what you are. You know what I mean? So if you are a loving person, you spread more love.
Exactly.
It gives you the ability. You can do that. Exactly. You know what I mean? You love the Lord. You want to give to your church. You know what I mean? Or you want whatever you want to do. It gives you the ability to do that, to be benevolent. You know what I mean? To help your fellow man.
Yeah, and that's resources, definitely.
That's what we're supposed to be doing. That's why we're here, to help each other. You know what I mean? But somebody got to pay the price.
Right.
Somebody got to pay the price so we can help that family, you know what I mean, who's now homeless because of something happened to their house, you know what I mean? Or something happened, they couldn't, whatever. We want to be able to say, nah, here, yo, man, fix that. We paying for the house, giving her the deed. Her and her family, listen, that's here your keys, your deed. God bless you. Yeah, boom. You want that? Come on, man. That's what you want. Man, man, you know what I mean? That's what I want to do. I want to be able to do that here. Keys and deeds. Here. Boom. God bless you and the family. Boom. Go forth and prosper.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why we here. That's what this is all about. And so I want people to get that message, and they'll see as we begin to unfold other things, you know, other conversations about, you know, stuff. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
You know, dealing with great, sincere, great people. So you know, you and Versena, you know what I mean. So I trust.
This is you know, like we talked about showing up, man.
Right.
I believe in that. I do. I believe in consistency. I believe in showing up, because that's a principle. You cannot be massively wealthy if you don't show up.
Right.
Can't be. You can't be. You have to show up daily.
That's true.
You can't have a personal trainer and don't go to him.
Right. That don't make any sense.
Can't do it. I think you're gonna lose some weight and all that. Nah, they gonna happen.
That's right.
You know what I
That's
mean?
right.
So I'm like, yo, I wanna be able to show up and inspire
Mm-hmm.
and motivate and help people be the best version of themselves. That's why I believe that's why I believe I was one of them sperms that hit that hit that thing and boom, I'm here. Because I'm here to do it. I'm about a good work. And I really want to help. I want to help our people.
Yep.
And that's what it's all about, man. So
exactly. All right, man. Great conversation. Sorry for seeing it was shut down. I guess the weather knocked her out. But again, great conversation, great ending. And again, this is Coop Life Kingdom Building. You catch us here every Monday, 9 p.m. right here on Feel Good Talk, Mind, Body, Soul, and Business. I'm your host, Charles Blakely, along with my man J.L. And we'll see y'all next week, same time. And hopefully I can get a few people on here. All right. And we can ask, y'all can ask all the questions you want.
And invite you guys, invite people too. Invite somebody. If it's one person, next week, one new person, and we want them to chime in down here and say, I was invited by Ty.
There you go.
Brother Rick's invited me or whatever. I want to, boom, you know what I mean? I want this thing, So,
and if you want to come on, I can send you that link as well. So just give us a call. Let me know. We'll figure it out. I'll try to get some people in. You can always email us. You can always find us all over. So just give us a holler, and then I'll get you on. So again, we'll see you next week, same time, 9 p.m. Tuesday, right here on Feel Good Talk, Mind, Body, Soul, and Business. We'll see you later.